Alright, so some kind of dock. We're getting started. We should be live now. We're out on, I think we're on a boat. So we need to talk first and foremost. Welcome to my stream. I'm Axel Lazuli, and tonight I'm going to be playing What Remains of Edith Finch. Shout out to my girl, Lisa Arts. Thank you so much for this gifted game. I don't know what I'm in for. She wants me to play this game. She said it's spooky story time. So I've got 2 questions about this title. What remains of Edith Finch literally could be like what's left of Edith Finch, and or what remains of Edith Finch? Like, what remains? What remains are you talking about? Like, you know, that title's already thrown me for a loop because you can interpret that a couple different ways. Give me 1 second. Let me move this around so I can see everybody. Hello! Good to see you guys. I can see you guys. Yes, make Home Depot. Right, the remains of D's. Hi, Jotty. Hey, Lisa. Yeah. What's up with the camera? Can you not see the camera? I know, I'm back on cam. You guys can actually see me. May need to adjust my camera? What's up with my camera? Too much fuzzy microphone energy? I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to pet the microphone. You got dishes to clean? I got spooky stories to go through. I am feeling better, Isabella. Thank you. Yeah, is there something wrong with the angle? It's the angle I usually have it at. I mean, I usually have it like right here. Like that's the angle it's usually at, but like I can scoot over. It has been shifted. It was at my TV before, so I don't know. How's that? It's a little more personal. You see my face now? How's that? Is it better? I'm kind of cut off just a little bit. Let me see if I could just scoot over. There we go. Is that good? You're like half on the screen. I know. It's like this desk. I wish I could just move it that way. There we go. Now I'm like really on the screen. I think that's much better. Alright. I think we're good now. Thank you for the feedback. If you guys don't say nothing, I don't know. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Alright, let's go. I know nothing about this game. Scary story time. Let's dive in, shall we? Also, hello, Doom. Good to see you. Hi, PK.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
I'm just going to start at the beginning. With the house.
Fair enough. The house. Woo! Aw, McLG, I hope you feel better. That was me 2 weeks ago.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
No, this shit's so bent. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a couple people's worth of hopping, not just one. Hi everybody, welcome to my stream. We're just getting started. Thank you,
My
thank
brother
you.
Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
Oh my god! Well, he was born in 1992! That's scary! And he went missing in 1993. Or, 2003. How could he have been 4 if he was born in 92? That math doesn't add up. He would have been 4 in 1996. Oh, she was 4. Thank you, Lisa. Okay. I was about to say, what's going on here? So she was 4 years old. So this was, yeah. Alright. That's still sad. What is that house in the distance? It looks like a stacked tree house.
I lived here until I was 11.
Yeah, this is a story-based adventure, guys. Okay. Or Orcus. Excuse me, guys. Orcus Island Gazette. Okay. Let me go ahead and open this. I'm playing this on my PC.
From 7 years ago, marked urgent. Open immediately.
Okay. Thank you, Jot.
Since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Aww. So no one's been here in a long time. Can I go this way? No. Like, can I go down there? Man, this looks so good though. Can we just... This property is protected by video surveillance. I wonder if that's actually true. I'm feeling okay, Emilio. Thank you for asking. I'm back on screen. I'm here.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Okay.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Give me 1 second. I gotta, Steam is, like, blinking at me in my taskbar. Alright. It was distracting. Okay. Thanks, Jot! Good luck with your re-download, bro. Go ahead and pull up chat again. Let me do graphics real quick. We have any higher than ultra? Ultra high, that's fine. Windowed. I don't want it windowed anymore. I want it full screen. Alright. Now I'm less distracted. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and go down by the Finches. Hi, Hecula. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Chin. We're actually just gonna go down here. I'm feeling alright. Thank you. I'm back on cam, so that's always good. I'll go ahead and, like, adjust this just a little bit more. Okay. My day's been good, Doom. Thank you. I finished my Ivysaur piece. I uploaded that to Patreon. And I got some grocery shopping done. We took care of food and etc. It was, you know, pretty normal day for me. I'm like down here in this wilderness. It's real dark in these woods.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
I mean, yeah,
But now I
it's
had questions about my
traumatizing.
family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
No spoilers, chat, no spoilers. I know nothing about this game, so, like, literally nothing. Aww. Unattended basketball hoops always make me sad.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
This is a unique house. Listen, I'm all for believability and, like, you know, immersion and everything, but if this deck hasn't been maintenance for the last 7 years, there's no way in hell it would be in this good a condition. I know because we had a house that had a deck, and like every year it had to be maintenanced in some form or fashion. That's a cool dragon though. I don't know. Someone's been out here. Had to have been. Oh, why are all these missing flyers still here? How are they not degraded? Shout out to Kermo. Kermo Giovanna. He's clearly croaking in our game. Go to the dragon? I don't think I can go to the dragon. I can't, like, get out in the water. I don't know if I can get over. I guess I gotta go around. I can zoom in, too. Can I go around? Okay, I don't think I can. I think I have to go up to the house. Well, I'm sure we'll find out about the dragon in time. So this is the house that our character lived in until she was 11.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Okay. Fortnite looking house! You're not wrong. It's a cool looking house, honestly.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh yeah, that's really weird.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Okay, so the house is a presence. It's definitely got a lot of personality, I'll tell you that much. I don't do creepy wind chimes. We had a pet door, okay. There's like a pet door in this garage. That's a little weird.
I heard something moving around in the garage.
Probably an animal. Alright, we've got a wheelchair accessible ramp. We've got potting soil. Somebody had to have been here recently to do some kind of landscaping. I don't know. Alright, let's go in and find out, shall we?
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh no!
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
That's a lot of books. Alright, so we need to find a key. Huh. No welcome mat either. Yeah, the key doesn't unlock the door. Alright, where would we keep a spare key? Loving the atmosphere. Where would the key be? Oh, well, there is another building we could check. Let me go back up to the garage real quick. Actually, let's go back down. Okay, so the garage doesn't have... Well, it did have a door. It had, like, a pet door. I mean, we could technically crawl through the pet door, but, like, I don't think the game intends for us to crawl through the pet door. Listen, I only come up with that idea because I've done it, okay? How about this key? Oh, alright. Oh my god, we are crawling through
The doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Been there. Done that. Last time I crawled through a dog door, I was 17. I don't know if I could do it so easily now, but... Alright, all kinds of cleaners in here. It's where we keep our cleaners. Alright, I'll be damned.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
There's a lot of liquor around.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Aww. Lot of grief here. Chinese takeout and canned tuna. Apple pie. Yeah, there's a lot of atmospheric storytelling here. Okay. Yeah, the dishes were cleaned at least before they left the place. They didn't leave it in complete disarray. The Nordic cookbook. Flour, salt, water, yeast. The Pacific pantry, fish and shellfish. Alright,
Like
let's
how
check
only
this
one
out.
restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Yeah, those containers are kind of filthy though. Like, they bothered cleaning the dishes, but not throwing away the takeout. That toaster is ancient, man. Look at this toaster. This thing could have survived Chernobyl.
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Okay, that explains the pet door. Aww. Okay, so Edie was a grandparent. I've got that now. So they have a family cemetery. Oh no, I hope I don't gotta walk through the family cemetery. I hope that's not where we're going. I don't want no pet cemetery shit. And we got Dawn, Edith, Edie was the grandma. Okay. Edie was the grandma, Edith, Lewis. And the game is called What Remains of Edith Finch. So like, is this what remains? Or I hope we're not dealing with the narrator's a ghost type situation, you know, like, yeah, raise them from the dead. Yeah, you bet $10 we're gonna have to go through the family cemetery. Yeah. I didn't know what the door noise was. Some kind of door. There's a lot of canned salmon, man. It's a lot of canned salmon. Where's their airflow coming through? It's like airflow coming through here.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Oh. Why is that door caulked shut? It's caulked shut and it's got like an actual physical barrier on it. What in the hell is wrong with this door? Also, can I just say, as someone that loves to read, that arch for books is like such a beautiful thing and it makes me so sad. My inner book nerd is so sad with the arrangement of these books. This is so disrespectful. Listen, I know that's not the point here, but like, I don't like the way these books are not perfectly arched. This is a beautiful arch and these books could look beautiful around it. Why? Why were they left this way? I know, the books are in good condition. Like, they stacked them carefully. The whole game is supposed to be sad, and the one thing that makes Axel cry is this. Yes! Like, look at this beautiful... They care about these books, but this is not acceptable. What? I don't like this. It irks me in a way that makes me physically uncomfortable. More so than this caulk and this door. Like, fine, you want to keep the evil book behind the door that was trying to chew your face off? I get it. I've had a couple of those in my time. Some books just have teeth. But, like, the rest of these poor books don't deserve to be left this way. Yeah, I think the key opens this door too, but I'm not gonna go there yet. We've got more.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Milton Finch. Okay. Wait a minute. I gotta go back to that fridge. So Lewis is not the brother. Lewis is apparently... Oh no, Lewis passed away. Milton is fucking missing and Lewis passed away. Alright. And Edith is the only one left, apparently. What the hell happened here?
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
The night we left?!
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Does that look very spared to you? Well, the wine spilled everywhere. Chinese food was just left. Those noodles! Oh! Gross. Lewis died when he was 22. Thank you for doing that math for me.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's the old... This is an old setup. I'm loving all this shelf porn. These big, thick books, they do it for me. Oh, look. Look at all these big, thickums. Love it. Woo! Ah, these shelves. So much shelf porn.
Even the fireplace had a story.
Ooh, look
Edie
at
told
this
me
table.
the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
After it sank? The house sank. Okay, this is the fall of the House of Usher type shit. It's getting a little creepy. Love this table though. This table is so good. And these books. Oh, okay. You know, we gotta move on. You can't stay with the books, Axel. Are they using the books as a TV holder? They sure the hell are. Good on them. Good on them. Alright, we got some family photos here. Okay. It's always creepier when they're in black and white. Halloween photos. Metamorphs, the big book of homeschooling. Alright, so the kids are probably homeschooled. Gravity's Rainbow is in here! Another edition of the Nordic Cookbook. A lot of cookbooks. The Book of Mushrooms. Cosmic Cuisine. Alright, we got some repeats. Alright, moving on. Anything else I missed in here? I don't think so. Oh my god. Not Barbara! That bitch is dead! Oh man, Barbara's caused too much trouble.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Okay. The way the legs swing around is a little uncomfortable, but it's sweet that someone handmade this. Wait a minute, what's with the Bigfoot walking in the background? Did you guys see that? I'm gonna do this one more time. There's Bigfoot in the background. Look, Bigfoot. It's like this little girl in the woods walking and there's Bigfoot. That is not good. Barbara Finch, okay. Alright, we can go in here too.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
There's the basement. I think I need my peach squeeze. I think I need my stress ball. The stress is starting to amp up. I think it's time to squeeze the stress ball. This is there's a basement now. Okay. Deep breath. Basement. We're gonna probably have to go into the basement. Let's take care of the caulked doors. This key probably doesn't fit this door. There's a peephole!
Mom told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
That's really creepy. I have to process that. Every Finch is buried in the library. No. Why? You're never reading alone. This door is cocked shut. There's no keyhole. This is a peephole and not a keyhole. Ugh. Thank you guys for explaining why shelf porn is, yeah. It's books that are like, books that are so thick that they're not practical for reading. Books that they release like, usually when the book is done very well. We're not talking about books that have just released. We're talking about books that have been in circulation for a while and books that are just, let's say, a whole series. They might make a volume of all of them bound together that just look gorgeous, but it's impractical as all hell to read. And it's so thick, but it looks so beautiful, and it's just, it's called shelf porn. Like, book lovers will call it shelf porn, so that's...
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
These look like hot dogs. Like, I know that they're packing peanuts, but can we dig in there? No. I can't believe these people just left their books. Just left everything. And they just left it for her to deal with. Raw fowl, a Viking's belly, flowers of India, the Sublime Supper. There's so
After Milton disappeared,
much
Mom sealed up all the
nonfiction.
bedrooms.
She sealed up all
Then
the
Edie retaliated
bedrooms.
and drilled peepholes.
That's creepy. Oh, introducing Barbara Finch. Okay, so Barbara Finch was a movie star, And she was in my...
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Okay.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That Bigfoot back there is kind of creepy. And those, like, head busts are really creepy. That does explain the Bigfoot thing. The walrus and the carpenter. The spirit among us. Swedish folk tales. Alright, there's starting to... This is starting to accumulate a very subtle layering of dark fantasy, and I'm loving it, honestly. Let's look at these pictures. Alright, very good. Okay. More family photos. Who's this guy?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Okay. The house has a lot of character. Alright, one more thing before we go up there. There is another room over here. 2 rooms. 3 rooms. Sven and Edie.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Okay.
My grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Like I said, yeah, this... Can't really tell what the right side is into. Looks like photos. I think I see a chessboard. And then on the left, it's a lot of, like, space stuff. Right, yeah. It is... The weird. Seeing critically. I think that's an actual book, too. Solitude in the Sublime. If these aren't... Slaughterhouse 5, that's a real text. Necronomicon is a real text. 100 Years of Solitude is a real text. House of Leaves! House of Leaves is a real text. That's here. This is cool. Alright. Gregory. Why are these people not living very long? 1976 to 1977.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't like it. That's what I'm saying, Tavon. They just left her here to pick up the pieces of this riddle. Alright, so there's an extension cord going up into the attic.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay. I could do without the pressed bugs, honestly, but whoa. What is this room?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
That's the house underwater. That's the Finches. This is cool.
Lewis told me there were secret passages.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea! Oh. No way. Holy shit! I forgot a door? Okay.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Alright, we'll be right back. Oh, I did miss a door. Aww, I like this door. What's up with all these people dying after 10 years or so? What in the hell?
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Yeah. Canopy bed, chalkboard, bookshelves, hanging plants, some kind of pet. Is the pet... I hope that pet's not like right there, like actually just kind of chill rotten, you know? Like actual rodent. I think that is. I think the mouse is like right there. I can't tell. Yeah, this is like a mausoleum. Yeah, the whole home is like a mausoleum. These shadows too. What is this? What's up with this stuff being dragged? Alright, let's
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Yeah. Oh, okay, it's not actually dead. That was a toilet paper roll I was seeing. Okay. Alright. I was worried that they had just... something weird had happened. Monsters of the Deep. Magical realistic fiction, The Weird Tale. Yeah, this is getting very dark fantasy. The Jungle Book. The Princess and the Goblin. Mummification. Bedbug. The Little Glass Slipper. Oh, the Call of the Wild. Okay. The Book of Memories. Okay.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
I mean, yeah, I can understand that. Oh, that's cool. Except, it's like, I don't know if that's... It is, it's growing through the wall. No, I thought at first that was like a piece of art, but it's not. It's growing through the wall. Jellyfish, Molly. It's a cute jellyfish pillow plush. Let me check this drawer.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Aww. That's so sweet. That's adorable. That's so cute. I feel like they're about to drop something dark on me. Something real dark. Oh god, it's a journal. I think this is a fishbowl.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Yeah. It's a nice view.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
So we're Molly now.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. My Halloween candy was all gone.
Aww.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back. I kept eating and eating.
Ew!
I ate a lot of things that night.
Those are fucking poisonous, little girl!
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh, hell
It was a
no.
barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
What? 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 Okay. Alright, I feel you. I hate it when I just randomly feline out, you know? Uncontrollably. How do I... There we go. There's even a...
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me. I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
This is really cool. Hey Dan, welcome to the stream.
Rabbits.
Hey, Caffeine. Yeah, I'm really on the mend now. Thank you. Ooh.
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Alright, this is what we're doing now.
A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
This is the Animorphs book I never got to read, obviously. Whoa. No, hello. Just shark things. Just shark things. This is great.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Okay. I love that you guys are drawing the line at the shark, and like the cat didn't, the bird didn't make you draw the line. The cat didn't make you draw the line. Like, now you guys want to draw the line. Yeah, just shark things. Thank you for the emotes, guys. I see the hearts and the celebratory. Celebrate! I drew the line at books. I did draw a line at the way those books were shelved. That was not acceptable. Alright, I'm a hungry shark. I guess we're going near the bottom now. Oh, I see something. Ooh, come here.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh, I found a fish. Where'd it go? There it is. That's not a fish, that's a seal.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Good to know. You're not getting away.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Am I a snake? Or do I have a tentacle?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like this one bit, chat.
But I moved real quiet.
Got you. I'm hungry. Roar! The monster is here! My voice is cracking. I'm having fun being a
I
monster.
wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Woo! Gotcha. Next. The sea monster is here, motherfuckers. It's me. Wake up. Love the music getting louder. They have no idea I'm coming. I see you. Hello, Captain. I hope you've been having a really great night on the water. Because it's about to be your last!
I was still hungry.
Ah!
I smelled something new. Something I had to have. So I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I'm having way too much fun with this. Something's not right. I'm not right. Let me eat people. No! Why am I coming out of a toilet? I don't like this. No, I don't want to be a toilet monster.
I got closer and closer.
Oh no! Not the little girl. No, it's gonna be the gerbil! Oh shit! No! I don't want to eat the gerbil. No, game, no! We can eat people. You can't eat pets. I don't know why I draw the line there. My morals are skewed, but come on. Plural? Stomachs? Plural? Plural. Plural. Hold on. Plural.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Oh my god, that was creepy. That was really creepy.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay. Woo! Got the chills. That was... There's a cat.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, She was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
VHS player.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Yeah, Molly. Cat named Molly.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
There's another Edith. Okay.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Hat boxes. That's fun.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a
Oh,
dragon.
thank you, Lisa. That makes sense.
She could have, but she didn't.
Oh. Okay, so that dragon head in the lake was supposed to be... It was supposed to be a slide. Alright. I don't like the fact that there's a taxidermy book here. I don't like that at all. I'm guessing Sven was from Norway. Probably.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
She's keeping pictures of these birds and candles inside their cages. They memorialize their pets just like their rooms are. This really is like a living mausoleum without the living part, but like, yeah, it's don't you want to be preserved on the wall? Yeah, thanks, Crystal Takal. Of course. Wouldn't be the Finch family tradition if you weren't memorialized on the wall. You're not kidding. Oh,
Her room was like a museum.
no. This is like a mausoleum. Very much not a museum. No. Literally, like, you take pet paw prints before they pass away and they make them into clay things and no. Okay, well, there's Edith's, and supposedly we're not dead, so...
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
Okay.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Hate to break it to you, buddy, but the curse immigrates with you.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Holy shit.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Okay.
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Gee.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay. They want me to go through it again? Is there gonna be something creepy? Wait, how do I get out of this? Why can't I leave? You can put it down. I mean, I can't seem to. Spacebar? Enter? Hey, Silver Wayne Wallace, the best magical villain eater. Happy Fitness Day. Staying fit. Awesome. Thank you for being a member for 16 months. Appreciate you. And welcome to the stream. How do I put this down? It's not going down. That sounded bad. You know what I mean? How come I can't put this thing down? It's glued to my face. Pulling down my mouse. I'm moving the mouse. It's how come I can't put it down? Oh, okay. I figured it out.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
It was the shift. Or, the back arrow. Thank you for being a member. Shake that Yoshi butt. Yeah. Shake that Yoshi butt. What? There's a literal sword. This is a literal scimitar. There is a literal scimitar on the wall. Yeah, she's really drawing the family tree. She's trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with these people. Aww. Can't go that way. It's a scimitar. Built 1937, Sven Finch. Okay. It's his carpenter tools and stuff. What?
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah.
It was a pretty big trace.
It's very, very pink. There's a secret in this bathroom!
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Okay, this is a photograph developing room. This is a photo lab. Yeah, Kermo making another cameo.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Okay. Got you. What? Milton was here. And we're on Milton's side of the room. Okay. Okay, so it's, the reason I couldn't really see what was on this side of the room is because it's a lot of photograph equipment. And military stuff. So he was in... Okay. First, it's his little brother Calvin had died, like, long before he... Yeah, alright. And there's a rope
I knew
here.
Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Yeah. Aw, the Hardy Boys. Mr. Martian, the Little Prince. Little Prince is sad. The Milky Way and other places.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh no.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
Just gonna swing here for all eternity and kick my feet? Okay.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
What are we doing? Jumping over the edge? Are we gonna fly? Okay,
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh, shit.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh my god, I really did go flying! Listen, I knew I predicted that, but I was not ready to see that. Holy
Calvin's story felt
shit!
strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
I'm gonna need a minute to process what I just witnessed. I was not ready for that. My heart is like beating hard, actually, though. I'm using a keyboard and a mouse, Hecula. I'm using a mouse to look around and the keyboard to move. Yeah, he died. I mean, I knew he was dead, but like... Yeah, thanks, Lisa. Okay. Next. Oh my god.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Why would they leave him in here with his
Mom
brother?
said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Yeah. I guess it's more comforting probably to share the room then. Can I put the rope back? I kind of want to, but I guess I can't. Alright, we can't leave through the room. 1968. Oh. Right? A family member that lived past 10. Well, our current character seems to be 17, so... Everybody else is apparently dead. Is there... Where else can I go? Alright, there's... Can't... I guess I gotta backtrack. This is getting heavier. Can I go out the window? Hello? I guess not. Go back? Oh. What do you mean? I didn't see anywhere else to go. Did I miss something? You can't go forward. The door is... Alright. Oh, I didn't go here. Ah. That's cute. Oh, that was fun. Hi, Jared. Welcome to the stream. That's really freaking cool. This is the kind of house I thought I wanted to live in, but the more this game goes on, the more I think I need to replan.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, it's Barbara's room. Okay.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Why is that Bigfoot so damn creepy?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick
Noted.
hadn't returned.
Oh shit.
So Barbara went to look for him. On cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
I'm calling 911. I'm not going down here. If boyfriend didn't come back, honey, that door's staying locked.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh my god, there's blood!
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Just gonna hit everything. This comic book style is really cool.
The old Finch rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh dear!
Oh! Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Oh my
Well,
god,
I'm not
I had a
scared,
feeling.
Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, Have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Poor choice of words. Oh my god, that was a really poor choice of words. Is this a chair? It's a nice chair.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Okay.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Chin. Oh no!
Returned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Is it under the bed? Where was the secret in here? In there? No. Can't go up this way.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Oh my god. Okay.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing.
Oh no.
But all she heard was...
The scariest thing, people ringing your doorbell.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
No! Oh shit.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
Okay.
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor
Right?
girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story.
Oh my
As for
god.
Barbara, tucked in inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Ah!
Now that's
No!
a real eerie tale.
Oh god, and that was an earful. Thank you for that one. I enjoyed that comic, actually. Oh god, in the ear! Okay, so that's
Edie told me all
Barbara's
Barbara
story.
wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
God. The hell. Loving this typewriter. Does it say? I can't tell what the branding is. Like, I can sort of see that. I'm like trying to take my glasses off, putting them back on. It's a Dallas Letterman, I think. I don't know. That's cool though. Man, that sucks. Whatever happened to her. Oh yeah, and she's got a lot of books that Alice in Wonderland makes sense for her. The red carpet, the Hollywood workout. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can...
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Uh-huh. Damn straight. So that was Barbara's room. And that was Barbara. Great meeting all these ghosts tonight, huh? Isn't this fun? Yee! Scary. I thought it was going to be a jump scare too. I'm kind of glad there wasn't though. God damn it, we gotta go into the basement. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay. Pool table. It's very, very dusty. The hacksaw.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
I saw
Why
Edie
is it
sneak down to the
darker in
basement
here?
once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
We don't talk about Walter. Just like we don't talk about Bruno. Soup. Pea soup, cereal.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Jelly.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years! 30 years! 30 years!
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
What in the hell?
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Exorcism! Echoes from afar. Spiritual warfare. 10 survivement techniques. The dark defense. God.
I know it's out there somewhere.
Hey Jesse Spark, welcome to the stream.
Whatever killed Barbara.
Yeah, if my sister and brother died, I'd leave too, like. He's
Mole.
living down here as a mole man.
And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake.
He didn't leave you hid, yeah.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Okay. Alright. Poor Walter. Good God.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Best just to... yeah.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
2005, he died. At like 53. Or 52. Yeah, 53. He died at 53. That's sad. That's a painting of the outside world. Can I turn that radio off? Where is it coming from? I can't turn it off. Okay, just move on.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
What else didn't she tell you?
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now
Hey,
I'm worried
Vexy.
the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse.
That you made it happen?
We made it real.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys manifested it, you're saying?
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
See you later, Z. Have a good one. Alright.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, that's right. Oh no, I gotta walk through the cemetery. Oh god. I do gotta walk through the family cemetery.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
There is a pet cemetery.
Two had been my fault.
Ah! No. No.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
It's like a tiny person in there. That's cool.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
She
could
that's
see it
it's a little
poking out of the
morbid.
water at low tide.
That's a little morbid, yeah.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Are we dead? Because she said there's only 2 of us now, and like obviously someone else is reading this. Like, are we dead? Is Edith Jr. dead? Can I look back in there again? No. Yeah, I don't know.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Yeah.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Mm-hmm.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh my god, she is pregnant! At 17? How many months is that? She's damn near 6
I
months
never met
pregnant.
Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
I thought it was just the angle, but yeah, I see it now. I see what you're saying.
They were both pretty intense.
Yeah, this is a little intense.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Not quite.
What?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Oh no.
Give me a minute to check the map. Let's see. Maybe. Was it? Could have been.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn!
Oh wow. Aw.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh my god!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
What? That's how he died. That's horrible. Man. That was rough. That was rough. Ah! No. God. Yeah, and Dawn witnessed it. Do I need to go down? Yeah, I gotta go down here. Did I come from this way? That explains why we walk like this. We're pregnant. We're not running, and that's why. That makes sense. I think I came in through this way. Yeah. Okay. This is some kind of attic, some kind of... I don't know. Go back. Thank you. Oh my god! Wow. They've got dehydrated food here. Let's go.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh no. Not the baby. Oh.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
I don't like this.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. Reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
This is no business being this fun.
Whatever it was, was he saw. It sure made him happy. I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Yeah, I did hear the mom arguing in the background.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear
Oh god.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
Yeah. Ouch.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Ouch. The baby drowned.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck.
That's devastating.
Love, Sam.
Man, their marriage wasn't able to survive the loss. That's sad. Okay.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. Father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Okay.
Make it thrive.
time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh!
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Okay. Are we gonna get electrocuted?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded
cool.
much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Jeez. Yeah, Chin.
She never talked about him, but Mom
Looks
told
like it
me
was a
if I
tornado
was
kick,
a boy,
Kathy.
they were going to name me Gus.
Aww. No way
My
in
mom moved up
hell.
to the loft after her brothers died.
Oh my god, she's pregnant. She's climbing this
At
wall.
the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Yeah.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Okay. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Man, I gotta climb the thing again. Gotta go back up here. Climb the rock wall again. So mean, making this pregnant lady climb the rock wall again. I like that rug.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Okay.
Lewis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Aww.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
Yeah, it's a homeschool. Hi, Timothy Coyne. Welcome to the stream.
Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
This is really cool, though. Sadness aside. I want lights like that for my porch. Oh, tell me this pregnant woman's about to climb this rope.
To finally have another painter in the family.
That makes sense. It's like the Little Prince, or Where the Wild Things Are.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
No, go forward. Okay. That makes sense.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
The Unfinished Swan? What are you talking about, Sleaze?
Mom spent months searching for my brother. And she sealed the doors.
Sorry about that. Oh, it's another game.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
I guess. That's kind of crazy to say. I mean, Milton was everywhere, though. We keep seeing, like, his art in the tunnels, and we see him, like, traces of Milton everywhere. What could you find here that would make you do something to your own kids? Okay. I don't think I should be backtracking. I think there's something there I missed. Maybe. Ah, up here. Alright.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Aww. Wait, no, no, please, bend down again. There we go. Thanks to the hearts.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on. He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Some cool art. I don't know. So far, I like this room the best. This is cool. Probably Chin at the beginning.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
wander. Blank. His mind began to blank. Can't grab that. What? Can't. Come on.
wander.
Yeah.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then, daydreaming at the cannery.
I don't like this.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
I like
He
this.
told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Louis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play.
Yeah, it's starting to take up the whole screen.
He talked about starting a band.
Yeah, in his head!
He was always humming something.
Oh. Yeah, exactly, Shin.
Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Yeah, I can't get me. You need my crabbing machine. Exactly.
He no
We
longer
hate
spoke at the
crabs.
cannery.
I'm sure he did it. He's not here anymore.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
This is really cool,
He'd
even though
conquer a city, then immediately push on.
I know where this is going, but this is really cool.
New Louisville.
Man.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
Yeah.
Minneapolis. Until one day
Minneapolis.
he forgot to go home from the cannery.
Yeah. Really?
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Bro, you gotta go home.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
beautiful prince.
Beautiful prince. The prince was on his own quest for
I don't know. Radiant rainbows. Why not?
radiant rainbow.
Sounds much better than serpents. I knocked it over! Ah! Am I supposed to be knocking these over? Am I supposed to be going under them? I don't know. Let's go under it. There, sail under it. Yes.
He followed the sound of his
Silver harp.
silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. but he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
He'd become a god! A fish-slicing god! He's left
Someone
us.
who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Oh.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. Began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Yeah.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh. Oh no. It's worse than getting your hand chopped off. He throws himself in the chopper.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Molly. God, this is the one that hits the hardest for me.
His prince waited, holding his crown.
Poor Lewis.
There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Man, that hurts. Ooh, this one hurts the worst. This one, like, right through the heart, man. That one,
was
like.
pretty cool. I wish you could have met him.
Okay. Oof. The imaginative escape. That hits really hard for me. That's my coping mechanism right there. That's the maladaptive daydreaming. I understand. That's very I'm sorry he lost to his demons. That's horrible. Man, that one really, I think that one fucked me up. Especially how vivid the imagination is. Like, I get it. I'm right there, man. That sucks. God.
From Lewis's funeral. my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Bet they're leaving? Yeah. Can't go that way.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Packing peanuts.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Needed something different, a change
But
of
it
scenery.
had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Okay.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are
Edith,
very specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
It made me feel small. I don't like it when the adults argue and I'm an
the power had
adult.
been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Finally, I get to go into this room. This is the room I've been wanting to come into.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
That's real ominous. It's like a family
Edith
blood
has a
curse.
right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
God damn.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one.
Okay.
This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Okay.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
So that's the old house blinking.
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Okay.
God, it smelled awful.
I mean...
I've seen that house every day of my life.
It haunts you.
But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh no, you don't want to go out there when the tide is pulled back like that. It can come roaring in an instant.
I got turned around.
Oh no.
started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
The old gate of the old house.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
It's
After
too
that,
much
we moved around a lot.
stress for her.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Damn.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Aww.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Aww. Man. That was pretty good. That was really good, actually. That was a very beautifully told story. And they've got all the cast, like, their kids' photos. Like, them as kids. Hi, SNES. The game actually just ended. Yeah, I made it. Okay. Yeah, no, there was a lot of grief here and a lot of processing of just the weight of compound history And I loved that it was beautifully presented. Just the way the environmental storytelling here was really impactful. Holy shit, that was impactful. Wow, that was good. I was expecting something a little more, like, horrifying, but this is a different kind of horror. And it's always interesting to me when I run into, like, the horrors of life, the compound effects of history, because I'm a cosmic horror writer. Like, this is not the kind of, yeah, Lewis really hit the hardest. Especially when you know, when you've struggled with that journey, like, it resonates real loud. Like, wow. And the environmental storytelling was really good. Holy shit. Yes, it's very scary because it comes close to reality. Like, this very well could be someone's very real story. And, you know, every family has stories. And so whether you know them or not, you are the continuation of that story. And it comes down to, I really like the exploration of how this explores whether or not knowing the history of your family or not knowing, you know, the weight of what that is, and the argument between Dawn and Edie on whether or not it was the weight of the family history that killed Lewis, or whether it was Lewis's just disillusionment with life and increasingly, you know, his depression just growing. So, you know, I think that was a really interesting exploration of that dichotomy. Knowing, you know, oh yeah, the past can't hurt you, but it's like, well, there was a lot of weight to this past. You know, to what extent is it mesmerizing? And to what extent is it too heavy? You know, some of this stuff was really, like, the kid that swung out into had this swinging accident. Yeah, this is really dark, but in, like, a very real way. But I really appreciated each of the family members and the way that they were characterized. Like, that was the way they were memorialized, I really should say. It was more than just characterization. The house is a living mausoleum, no doubt. There is no way that it's not just a house. Like, that is a mausoleum. Yeah, Annapurna made this. I know I haven't played their donut game. This is really cool. This is a neat exercise in storytelling. That was awesome. Thank you again, Lisa, for getting this for me. And thank you so much for putting this on my radar. I don't think this is anything. If I had known what this was about, if I had known the direction this was heading, I don't know if I would have picked it up. So I'm really glad that you put this in front of me, because, I mean, you know, as a surprise, because I had no idea what I was in for. Yeah, this is a really hell of an interesting way to tell a story. And as a writer, I really enjoyed this presentation. Wow, these characters were all so memorable, and I loved the way they used that comic for Barbara, and that was really cool. Walter, like, walking through underneath and seeing how these characters lived, that was crazy. Gregory with the frog, like, actually being the frog, that was really cool. Yeah, guys, what did you think? How did you guys feel about this? Tavon, you said it was dark. Did you guys have a favorite memory here? Do you have a favorite branch of this tree? I really enjoyed Barbara's branch, and I mean, like, the way it was done. I don't know if enjoy is the word, but I enjoyed the way it was, like, presentation. Yeah, Edith portrait doesn't have that, no, because she didn't fill it in. Lewis was really effective. I love the amount of branches here too. That's so fascinating. Calvin's branch was really hard-hitting. Very memorable. And poor Sam. Molly. That was crazy. That one was really imaginative. Calvin gave you a heart attack the first time you saw it? Yeah, I knew immediately. Once I saw the ledge and the other kid went running, the brother went running, and like we were just swinging higher and higher and higher, and I was like, oh no. Icarus flew too close to the sun. Like, I know where this is going. But it didn't make it any less painful. Knowing doesn't necessarily decrease the pain. I had to bust out the stress ball peach for this. This is what you people do to me. Stress ball peach, Lisa. Stress ball peach. Dude, Molly totally died from poison. She ate those berries. Those berries are poisonous. Mistletoe berries? Mistletoe is a poisonous plant. Dude, this game definitely was a 10 out of 10. I would recommend this to anybody with the word I'm looking for here is constitution. With the mental constitution to enjoy it. Yeah. Now this game, yes, it's cute on the outside, but yeah, this game hits a little different. It's not necessarily trying to be cute or depressing. It presents the information as it is with a degree of empathy, and then allows you to make up your mind on how whimsical or real is this curse, the Finch curse, basically. It really allows you to figure out if this branch is slowly being whittled down because of some kind of unseen curse. And we never really got to know what else. Like, we didn't get to see the other end of the book. We didn't get to see, there's still questions that this didn't answer. And I kind of like that. I don't normally like that, ever. I like things to be answered for me. I'm a concrete kind of person. I really like it not to have, unless I'm the one writing the end, the tortured ending. I got a little double standard here for you. Unless I'm the one leaving it off on the cliff, the hangnail story ending. I don't like it. But this actually left me wondering in a good way. Left me walking away from this story with questions on what was going on between Edie and Dawn, and what they didn't know about. I mean, other than the combined weight of this story, you know, is what was it that Dawn was really trying to protect Edith from? So, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's like the story continued to grow from Odin and just got more and more heavy in terms of branch weight. All of the tone of the stories had the death being preventable except for Dawn. Yeah, Dawn died of a disease, and Milton went missing. We don't even know. He just stepped away. And then Edith kind of alluded that, like, he had discovered something that... Edith alluded that maybe Milton had discovered something Dawn didn't want to get out. Like, that's a little dark. Like, what's going on here? The implications there that Dawn had to take care of Milton. Like, you know, I don't think that's the case, but the fact that we don't know, you know? So the weight of the negative space here, the weight of the things that we don't know, leaves you wandering on. So, and look here, in the background of is the house. I didn't notice that before, but like, the house is here. The house is there, like a ghost. Yeah. So, welcome back, Hecula. We're just talking about the ending. Alright, go ahead, rate this game, chat. Honest opinions. I gave it a 10 out of 10. And a 10 out of 10 stress peaches. Yeah, this game was like, I mean, it's not a 10 out of 10 stress peaches. I would give it a 10 out of 10 for quality and a 6 out of 10 for stress peaches. Like, you know, this game doesn't stress me out as much as Resident Evil 8 did with the baby. But like, you know, this is not forgettable. I'm not gonna soon walk away from this story. This story's gonna stick with me for a while, without a doubt. I'm gonna be thinking about this for a while. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for this story. Like, wow. Really, really engrossing. I enjoyed this little journey. It was well told. 9.5 for you. 10 out of 10 for you, Lisa. Yeah, I was gonna say, you got it for me. I'm glad that you did. You must have really enjoyed it. You know someone really enjoys a game when they're like, here, I want you to play it now. Yeah. It's definitely 8 or 9 for you, SNES. I understand. Yeah, it's definitely not an easy to stomach story for everybody, but it was really good. 8 out of 10 for you, Chin. Yeah, I think that's good. Definitely. It's definitely not lower than that, so. Alright, guys, I think that's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for going on this journey with me. You know, I hope that as you continue forward on your own story, through your own journey of life, that you continue to think about this and theorize on it and come back and let me know at some point what you think. Do you think there's really something here with the house? Do you know, is there a combined weight? Like, is this grounded in realism? Or do you really think there's something here? Or do you think that they were imagining a degree of just, is it really just plain bad luck? I don't know if I believe that. There's too much here for me to just look at this and say, oh yeah, this is bad luck. Just, you know, totally nothing going on here. Nothing living in this, like, what's going on here? I don't know. So as you guys continue and think about this, come back and let me know at some point. We could discuss it. And I'll let you know what I'm thinking about. I could see that, Chin, about neglectful parents. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, this is it, Hecula. That's the game. The replay story option is now available. So. Alright, well, on that note, I'm gonna sign off here. I'll see you guys later. Thanks again. I'll be back this weekend with the Splatoon Splatfest. Remember, we're gonna win Team Aliens versus Nessie versus Bigfoot. And Bigfoot in the game. It's a good connection. I'm not on Team Bigfoot, but I'm on Team Aliens. I'll see you guys then. Thanks again for hanging out with me through this. I'll see you guys again soon. Good night, everyone. Bye. You gotta go pick a team, Lisa. Go pick a team. It's not too late. Go pick a team. Bye, guys.